Hello BookTube, Katie Colson here, and we're here with the last installment of my daily vlogging of my moving series. So this is number 10, and the next video is going to be an apartment tour, I believe. If you let me know that you want to see that, that will be the next video that I will post, and I would be so excited about that because I do feel like there is quite a few things about the apartment, even though you've already seen a lot of it. There's a bunch of things that I haven't shown you that are very aesthetic, very pleasing to look at. So if you want to see any of that, let me know in the comments down below. In this video, I transform my bedroom ceiling into a starry night. I also start reading The Golden Couple by Sarah Pekkanen and Greer Hendricks. I start reading something else. I can't remember what the other book is, but I also cry very hard over a Fredrick backman book. Yeah, it's my first physical book that I read in this apartment, and it made me sob my fucking eyes out. So stay tuned for that. Grace got me a housewarming present. It's a Monstera Delicioso, which I'm sorry, I can't with that word. That's hilarious. Look at how freaking stunning this is. We're learning a lot about Monsteras right now because she also has one, and there's like some weird shit going on with these. We looked it up and it seems like it might be overwatering, but she wasn't watering them that much, so I'm gonna have to really look out because that's why my snake plant died, because I watered it at the same time I was watering everything else. So I'm gonna have to remember that this and the snake plant do not need much water, but we're about to take it to my apartment and see how it looks in one of my baskets. I didn't realize she was like, it's gonna need a big basket, and I was like, yeah, damn, that's a big boy right there. Yeah. Which pot we're gonna put it in. I feel like what do we think?
It's big.
You seem very hesitant.
It's so big. It's so long. What do we got over here?
We've got a little housewarming little gift here. So, Grace and I are gonna do a little freaking Sunday morning cheers in this bitch, all right? Let's see. What even is it? It is Brut Shandon from California.
Okay.
That beauty.
I love to see the steam or smoke or whatever coming off the top.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a sudsy boy. Cheers.
Yay.
Oh, I know it's not a shot, but you never know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very, very crisp.
Look at how many bubbles are in here. This is like a fresh bottle right here.
Oh my god, that looks
That's
amazing.
insane.
We should get a picture
All right.
of us. Hello. I don't remember what day it is of moving. I do not recall. But I am going to be putting up, I found my glow-in-the-dark stars from like forever ago whenever I was moving and putting stuff away. And I was like, well, I gotta use these. I've got to use them. And I checked and they still work and everything. So I'm going to put them on my ceiling. And I am listening to, it was a LLC or like a ALC, what is it called? Advanced Listener Copy of The Golden Couple by Sarah Pekkanen and Greer Hendricks. And I should just learn my lesson that I'm not really going to like their books. But I am listening to it right now and I'm like 5% in and it's all right. It's all right. So, I mean, it's not that I don't like their books. It's just that I'm like, oh, they're fine, whatever. But, like, they're not good or great. Wow. I came here to tell you I was putting stars on my ceiling, not to just, like, shit talk this author duo. They're fine. Why am I still talking about this? Anyway, let's time lapse putting some stars on my ceiling. That took longer than I thought, and it hurt my freaking fingers. It hurt my freaking fingers, and it hurt my arm, because I was like holding it up to the ceiling like, you're gonna stick, for like 5 to 10 seconds a piece. It hurt. Anyway, I got to 25% of the way through The Golden Couple, and it's fine. It's fine. It is. See, the reason I'm saying it's fine is that I think it's good so far. I do really think it's good so far, but I'm just like anticipating that it's only going to be fine. So I'm like not trying to set my expectation too high, you know what I'm saying? But I'm digging it. I'm definitely liking it a lot more than The Wife Between Us. I'm liking it an equal amount to An Anonymous Girl, which I thought was like good, but not great. Anyway, whatever. I put all of these up and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Hopefully it'll pick up on the camera, but I'm going to turn the lights out and show you. It fades really quickly, but I'll show you what it looks like. Oh my God. Oh my God, bitch. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It looks so good on camera. This is, oh my God. Stop. A random pop-in. This has nothing to do with like home decor, but I sat down to physically read for the first time in this apartment. And I'm so glad that it was such an experience. But I sat on my couch for the first time in this apartment and I read, and every morning, oh my God, the title is so sad after reading the book. And every morning, the way home gets longer and longer by Fredrick Backman. And oh my fucking God, this book is so sad. It's so sad. It's so beautiful. Like, Fredrick Backman is such a bitch. He's such a dirty bitch. Like, I can't with him. This book is like 7 fucking paragraphs long. It's literally so short. Like, I take forever to physically read, and I read this in 40 minutes. So, like, you out there could read it in 4 minutes. Like, it's so short. But oh my God, it's like, I know that it's like, I'm just sitting here in my feelings because, like, my parents left, and, like, we're not even going to get into it. But, like, it's so fucking good. It's so good. And I have been sitting on this for so long and not reading it. And now I need to read A Man Called Ove, because I know I'm going to cry reading that book. And I also, like, gave 5 stars to Anxious People, and I cried reading that book. And this is, okay, so this book, because I want you to read it. Oh my God, it's so good. This is about a grandfather who, oh God, I don't even want to, like, tell you what it's about because I didn't really know, like, what was happening. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. Okay. I was literally choking, like, crying reading this book because, like, I could not breathe because I was, like, completely congested from crying, and I was just like, because it's just like, you just think about, like, anybody in your life, you know, that you love, and it's like watching them, like, slowly, like, slip away, and it's so sad. It's so sad. It's just, like, about this grandfather who is talking to his grandson as he's going through dementia and losing himself and everyone he loves, and, like, forgetting everything he cares about, and it's so fucked up. It's so sad. It's so sad. And I was like, I have, like, no reason to put this in this vlog, but, like, listen, okay, if y'all want a book that's gonna make you cry, hello, like, hello, me at, like, 1 a.m. just sitting here drinking wine, crying in my fucking empty ass apartment. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Anyway, 5 stars. This is, like, I feel like this has the same, like, kind of literary style. I feel like that, like, The Little Prince does. It, like, felt kind of similar to me, but in, like, a Fredrick Bachman sense. It's just, I can't even breathe right now. This is so good. Anyway, read this book. I'm gonna end this clip now. Guys, crazy update. I kind of stormed out of my job today. It's like, I don't even know how to get into it because I'm not even really sure what happened or what's gonna happen. It was basically like, I was at work and they told me, oh, I know that, like, I was scheduled to do one job, and they were like, yeah, but you're not going to do that. You're going to do this other job. And the other job that they told me I was going to do was for half the money. And I was like, no, I was scheduled to work this event, so I'm going to work this event. And they were like, no, I need you to work this event because this guy that we work with called out. And they were like, we need you to work for him. I'm like, no, get somebody else to do it. And they're like, well, nobody else is going to know how to do it like how I would know how to do it. And I was like, too bad. I was scheduled to work this event on purpose because I was the one who was requested to work this event. You asked me to work this event, and it's for twice the money. Get somebody else to do the half the money one. And they were like, oh, well, like, you have to do it. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm scheduled to work this event. So that's what I'm going to do. And they, like, lost their shit that I was saying no and was like, you have to do it. And I was like, you can't force me to do anything. And they're like, yes, we can. I was like, what? Are you, like, yelling at me saying that you can force me to do whatever you want? No, you can't. And they were like, well, then just leave then. And I said, okay. And I got my purse and I clocked out and I left. I've worked with this company for 5 years. There's, like, only 2 employees that have worked there longer than me, basically. I literally drove home. I went to Grace's apartment and I was like, do you have tequila? And she was like, no. I was like, get in my car. We're going to my apartment. We got in my car, went to my apartment, and I was like, I need to make a margarita. She was like, bitch, what happened? And I was like, I might be fired. I don't know. And she was like, what? Yeah. So I had an impromptu day off. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I'll probably keep you up to date, but hopefully I just get written up or something. I'm like, I mean, it's not my fault. Like, they're wrong. They can't just be like, oh, well, because you're the best person for any job, basically, in this restaurant, we're going to just put you in any position we want. And then what? Let somebody else make more money than me because they're not as good at their job? Like, that's just such bullshit. I'm like, no, anybody can do either of these jobs. You just know I'm going to be better at it. So why should I not be doing the job that makes more money? They're disgusting. Anyway, I will deal with those repercussions, even though I'm right. I am right. But when they're managers, they want to feel like they're powerful. So I'm sure they're gonna make a big deal about it. Anyway, I had an impromptu day off. This is all to say that I ended up reorganizing a little bit of my shelves, and I because I forgot there was something I wanted to put on there. And then I also, Grace came over and while we were drinking margaritas, helped me put up some lights because earlier, before I had gone to work and stormed out, I had tried to put up lights and then they ended up being broken. That was annoying. So I put up new lights, but I'm going to show you what I ended up adding to the shelf. So this is missing because Grace is actually borrowing my copy of Addie LaRue to annotate in it because she just reread it and it is one of her favorite books. So very excited about that. And I ended up taking off, where was it? There was a plant somewhere over here. I think it was over here. I don't know. There was a plant like this one that was over here. And then there was also a plant right here. And I'll show you, I ended up putting them in my bedroom to just like fill some of that empty space. But this is the one where I was like, I forgot I wanted to put this up here. So this is something that I made for Beth, my roommate, in, oh, good Lord, it was in 2018. Jesus. Okay. Well, I painted this. Let me just give you a little freaking moment. Look at that. Are you kidding? Hello? Am I Picasso? Like what? I made this for her, and then this, like the Medusa is framed, is actually painted on the glass of the picture frame. And this is something I actually want to get tattooed. Like, I just think that's so sick. I mean, if you know the story of Medusa, this makes sense. But I did this for her, and then when we were moving, I saw that this was in her, like, throwaway pile, and I didn't say anything. I just took it because I was like, I want it. I mean, I'm not, like, putting that, I'm not saying anything against her because, when you gift somebody something, they don't have to keep it. Like Marie Kondo, I get rid of shit all the time. Ask my mom. But I was just like, I'll take it because I love that artwork. So I put it over there. I was kind of hoping to put it next to like The Secret History, but I don't want two frames being right next to each other. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm really on a rant today. Let me show you, so you could kind of see the lights behind, but I'll show you what it looks like with the lights off. Let's see. Okay. I saw this on, what's his name? Jack something or another. The guy that does the bookshelf rating videos are like judging you based on your bookshelves. And he said that one of his big things is that people put fairy lights at the front of the shelves. And he was like, no, 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 no. You have to put it at the back of the shelf so that it backlights the books. So the books are the highlight and it's not that you're just blinded by the fairy lights. And I was like, he's a goddamn genius. So I did that and I'm absolutely upset, especially obsessed with this bottom part. It just totally lights it up. It's so stunning. Really digging that. And then also let me turn this light back on because I also got the other rug from Home Depot that I was waiting for. I'm waiting for it to flatten out to see if I end up wanting to keep it because I thought that the IKEA rug that I got, which you already saw, I thought that it was bigger than it was and it's not. So this one is the IKEA rug. Cool. Grace's houseplant that she gave me. And then this one is the one that's from Home Depot and it does feel really good. It has the rug mat under it. It's very soft. I'm waiting for like this thing to go away. Like, does anybody have any thoughts about that? Anyway, this is what it looks like. And I am considering like keeping this. I'm putting these here to kind of help it flatten out. And I'm going to move it maybe over there and then maybe have like a little reading nook moment. I don't know. What do y'all think? This is the longest update of all time. By the way, just to make another update, I am listening to False Witness by Karen Slaughter. And this is Gabby's November the Book Troop book club pick. And I've only ever read one other book by Karen Slaughter, and it is Pretty Girls, which is phenomenal, but very brutal. Like, go into it with eyes wide open, you know what I'm saying? But I'm reading False Witness, and I'm fucking loving it. I just started reading it this morning. I'm listening to the audiobook, and I'm already 67% of the way in, and the audiobook is like 18 hours long. Because, obviously, I've had a crazy day, but because it's so good. And the thing is, she's from Atlanta, which is where I'm from. And you can tell I have never, I don't feel like, read a book other than like how Stephen King describes Derry, Maine, but like I've never read a book where the setting is so vivid for me, because she's not just like, oh, it's in Georgia, it's in Atlanta, oh, it's so hot. No, she's like describing real shit in the city. Like actually talking, like she's talking about how this guy meets this girl at the Cinebistro in DeKalb County. And I was like, I've been to that Cinebistro so many times. And when she's talking about the street or like the sidewalk going up to it, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. I've been there. Or like she's talking about, oh, like Atlanta is divided into like 90% of it is Fulton County and 10% of it is DeKalb County. And I was like, yeah, it is. Or like, oh, Buckhead is the richest zip code in the South. And I was like, it is. That is so wild. Like, it's crazy. And the other thing is that I swear Karen Slaughter has come into my restaurant before. Like, I swear she has, because every year we get at the restaurant I work at, we get a barrel of bourbon that's made for us. And the owners will name it just something like wild. And one of the owners is really obsessed with wrestling. And he named the 2021 bourbon, so it's named after that really famous wrestling quote, "When you come at the king, you must not miss. You best not miss." And it's named "When you come at the king." And in the book, she says something like, like the quote, "Oh, when you come at the king, you best not miss." And she says like, a quote that I was reminded of recently. And I was like, listen, I'm not here to say that Karen Slaughter has been to my restaurant. But the clues are all there. The clues are there. I'm just saying. And also, I feel like I met somebody with the last name Slaughter before I got into BookTube and was like, that name is so cool. Is that really your last name? And she was like, yeah. And then it was such a weird, like, yeah. And I'm like now realizing that I was like, yeah, maybe she was Karen Slaughter and she was looking at me thinking I knew who she was. I don't know. Anyway, this has been a very rambly update. I am going to end out for the night, but thanks for coming to my very long TED Talk. This is the next day of work that I'm having today, and I'm going in. I had to put on a full face of makeup because I was like, I need to look pretty before you decide to fuck me, just in case everything goes awry. There's a lot of wood in this apartment now. I'll just knock on all of it. Real wood, cool. But we'll see. I will let you know what ends up happening. I did end up finishing False Witness, and I am giving it 4 stars. If you have read Long Bright River and really liked it, then you will love The False Witness as well. Like, you'll have a very similar feeling to it, because in my opinion, they are like synonymous. Like, they are very similar books. Like, the plot and the characterizations and the sister relationship is like the exact same thing. So that was really good. And I think that Karen Slaughter has a really good way of like describing things. She has a really good way of like immersing you in the story. But like I said before, the book is just way too long. It's way too long. The chapters are so fucking long. Like, I'm like, Slaughter, please calm down. Like, this is just way too much. And I really felt like I was like, how's the book still happening? Like, how do we still have 4 more hours? I'm confused, but it's really good. That's the thing. Like, it's great. Just need to back it up. Kind of like, I feel like that's kind of like Stephen King. It's good, but like, can you stop talking? So yeah, still really liked it, but it's definitely not a 4.5 or a 5 star, which I had been hoping it would be. But right now I am, I'm halfway through. Where is it? Oh, it's in my book sleeve. I'm halfway through In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife, and it is not slapping the way you guys said it was going to slap. Like, I'm halfway through it and I'm still like, okay, like, when is shit gonna actually happen? And then anytime there's a plot twist, I'm like, yeah, I called that right in the beginning. Like, what? Like, okay. And then also, it's just not that interesting. Like, I'm sorry, it's really not. I just don't really care. And the main character is like not likable at all. But I am just beginning the audiobook for The Silvered Serpents by Roshani Chachki. This is the second book. Where is it? The second book in the Gilded Wolves trilogy, and the Bronzed Beasts or whatever that one is just came out recently. So I'm going to begin that book and hope that I remember everything that happened in the Gilded Wolves and I don't have to go back and refresh my memory. But yeah, I'm gonna head into my job and hope that everything goes okay. Because the thing is, like, I know that I didn't fuck up. Like, I know that I'm not wrong, but they're the ones that are in charge. So because they're upset with me, even though they're the ones who are wrong, they're the ones that are in charge. So if they're mad at me, they can just fire me because they just feel like it, because they're mad. Hopefully it doesn't go that way. We'll find out. Hey, I forgot to pop in again. So this has been a long ride, guys. This has been a lot. 10 vlogs back to back. And let me tell you, organizing the footage, remembering to get all the footage, doing the intros and outros, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of work. The editing, and here's the thing, the editing is already a lot, but I think something that people, if you're not on YouTube, okay, something that people don't understand is how long it takes to export the video. Like, basically when I'm done editing, I have to let it process, let the video process. What's another word for that? Like, convert it to a single unit, because it's a bunch of clips, like basically processing it into like a single video that then I have to upload to YouTube, which takes forever, and then it has to process for HD. It's a lengthy process. I wish that when I just hit save on the video, that would be it, and then I could upload it to YouTube, but no, it takes like an hour to like an hour and a half to export the stupid videos. It's so annoying. I'm like, and then I can't edit another video while it's exporting. Why am I complaining about this? Y'all don't care? This is just randomly something I wanted to complain about. I know what you all want to know. Did I get fired? No. Did I get written up? Yes. Did it make me lose absolutely all faith I have in this company? And when I tell you the conversation I had with this man, if anybody I know is watching this, if anybody that I work with is watching this, you know who I'm talking about. Disgusting. Like, that literally, it's like, I want to tell you guys what this man had the audacity to say to my face. But I don't want to get fired, because he seems like that kind of dude that would watch this video and then be like, you slandered me. I'm just ranting about my job. Hope you all enjoy. You know what? I'm sure it'll be a wild ride. I'm sure if you don't care, you could just skip ahead. It has been a couple days. This whole vlogging experience has been freaking wild. Now I'm sitting here going, these bitches out here doing Vlogmas. Haley from Haley in Bookland? What the fuck? Is she an Aries? Like, she has to be an Aries. She has to be. Like, what's her deal? Like, how does she do it? I don't understand. But now that I'm saying that, at this point, I honestly feel like I probably could do it, because I did this for like 10 days during moving and like it being really hectic. I feel like I could possibly do it, but not now. Not now that December's fast approaching. I feel like I literally don't have any video to put out now because I'm like spent. I need to do an apartment tour, but Grace is out of town for a while, or for like a couple more days at least. So I don't know when I'll be able to put that up. I am planning on doing it very soon when she gets back, but we both have to have the day off. So hopefully you'll be seeing that. And I'm not gonna, oh God, I'm gonna have to end the update here because I've sort of been talking for like 6 straight minutes. So I wanna thank you so much for taking part in these videos. This is gonna be the last video. If there's anything else you wanna see about my moving experience, or if there's anything you wanna see in the apartment tour specifically, please let me know down below. I wanna just thank you. I'm so appreciative that you guys asked to see it, that you stayed to see it, that so many people have watched all of them. Like, that's so amazing to me. And all the people that have told me that watching these have like helped them through a hard time in their life, or that it has been like a comforting thing to put in the background to kind of marathon, or to just wake up to every day. That's really amazing. I love those comments so much. So thank you. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, the outro that I made it like 2 days ago or something. So I don't know what I said in the outro. Let's find out. Oh my God, guys, that houseplant that Grace gave me, the Monstera, stunning, stunning. I was like, bitch, how dare you bring a gorgeous giant ass plant like that into this apartment, knowing full well it isn't gonna like me as much as it likes you. Because the last time she gifted me a plant, it was that goddamn fiddle fig, that goddamn fiddle fig. Y'all saw it, you already saw it in this moving series. That freaking fiddle fig, friggin' shit. Hers is like a whole ass Tarzan jungle, and then mine was decrepit, stale. I'm literally still bitter about it. I need to shut up. But did you see that? It was stunning, beautiful, amazing. This Monstera, I'm looking at it right now across the room. You better live. You better live. You better make me proud. You better prove me right and not die just because you like Grace more than me. Green Thumb Grace and Killer Katie. Am I just ranting about a houseplant? Yes. If you've gotten this far into the video, you could leave a plant emoji. You could leave the plant because I need your good vibes to keep this shit alive, okay? Listen, I'm tough love. I'm willing to yell at you. Anyway, if you've gotten this far into the series, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. I know that a lot of people said they wanted to see this, but in practice, it's a little bit different, I think. So maybe if you've gotten this far, like, I really appreciate that because I know it is a lot of footage to watch. I hope that you liked this experience. Let me know down below if you ended up enjoying it. I really appreciate all of you watching and all of you commenting so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to follow me on Goodreads or Instagram, they are going to be linked down below, as well as a myriad of other links. If you want to subscribe, if you want to promote or support this channel in any other way, that would be amazing. So I hope you're having an amazing day, evening, night, dusk, dawn, whatever it is you're having right now. And I will see you in a video coming very soon. Bye.